because some people don't know that. The best weapon in Brawlhalla. Actually the worst. Anyways, welcome to the video, because people may be watching that are not live right now. Just so you know, I am live, and if you want to know when I'm live, join the Discord, link is down below, or turn on those notifications. But today we are going to be going over why Lance is bad. No, we're going over how to win with Lance, but it's bad. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys combos that I use and what I do to win neutral with Lance, so you guys can know what to do. So in training room, set hitboxes on, stun on, damage on, items spawning off. Make sure the bot is in the middle of the map. I usually pick shipwreck because it's really flat. Damage reset on and position reset on. And then go back to this tab and then give weapon Lance. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the Lance true combos right now. So first off, there is side light down air. You input it side light, then you jump, and then dare. And input the jump dare right when you stop hearing the side light, because that is exactly when you should jump. Right? And if you do it right, it's true, it's consistent. It's one of the harder ones to do, but you're gonna be using side light for the majority of your time in neutral game. So tip to is you should play grounded and really try and land side light, because everything comes out of side light. Side light is your best move on Lance. So side light down there, when the opponent is in like white health, use side light down there. Once they reach around 50 damage plus, so like it becomes less consistent the moment you hit 70. See what I mean? So the moment that you can kind of see the health on the top right there, the moment that they're in yellow, same thing, always go for side light, but the next combo is side light, jump, neutral air. I'm pretty sure it's a 1-frame combo, which means you have 1 frame to input it properly. But just practice this a ton until you can get it true consistently in training room. Same with side light down air. It's really key to building up damage, because Nair does 17 damage and side light does 10. So right here, right here, that is 27 damage. If you compare that to a signature, side sig is 25 damage. So just landing a side light and getting a side light follow up gets you more damage than a side sig, believe it or not. And an end sig, and a D sig. Fun fact. So yeah, side light Nair is your best option. You don't need to use signatures. This is more efficient, and side light is a lot harder to punish than a side sig, for instance, or an end sig, because they're slower. So yeah, side light Nair, and then once they reach around 150, side light Sair is one of your kill options. It's a 1 dodge frame combo. It's not true, but practice it until you get it to 1 dodge frame. It kills on any other map that isn't shipwreck at like 150 at the middle of the stage. Let's say I'm facing this way with side light Sair and I hit him over here. The distance horizontally is really long if you're on the opposite side of the stage, so you should go for a side light jump recovery instead, because that's going to kill sooner, because like it depends on like which distance is less. Like if I'm on the top of some soft platforms on like small Enigma, use side light recovery. Practice that, get it to 1 dodge frame. It's side light jump recovery. You don't want to charge the recovery whatsoever. Just tap it like it's a signature. I like to slide my finger from A to B on my controller. If you guys can see, it's like a little slide. So that's how I do it really quickly. But yeah, those are all the combos of side light that you need to know. You can also get some dodge reads. For example, when building up damage, side light into Nair, side light Nair, and then if you keep going with Nair follow-ups, it's pretty safe. Don't get too ahead of yourself, because the more you do it, the riskier it is, because Lance has no quick options. So you can do that. Also, if they jump a lot, you can do a neutral sig. But yeah, side light Nair is just how you build up damage. Side light down there as well, but that is earlier health, and you should use side light down there because Dare, how much damage does Dare do? Dare does 21 damage. So right there, that's 31 damage combo. That's insane. That's really insane. That's a really good combo. And it leads to follow-ups. That's a 2 dodge frame follow-up. That's really good. So you can do that end light at like lower elo because they're not going to dodge it. As you get higher into diamond, it becomes more and more risky. But yeah, it's a good option. You can also get some dodge reads. So when you're on the ground, 1/3 of the dodge options actually gets removed. Anything downwards is removed into something horizontal. So when you do side light downer, they can only dodge away towards you, spot dodge up, diagonally up, and other diagonally up. But if you do side light nair, for instance, they can dodge in any direction. So it's harder to get dodge reads. But on the ground, things like this NSIG is going to cover a lot more because it hits grounded and in the air. But it doesn't hit below if they dodge down. If it's in the air, like if they dodge down, that's not going to hit. Bot didn't dodge down. But yeah, things like that. So yeah, that's how you should be playing neutral. If you can't land side lights, moves like Sarah and White are good, but you don't want to use Sarah too much because it is very punishable. At lower elos, it's a lot easier to use it without getting punished, so I highly recommend grounded Sairs for aggression. You can do like dash jump Sairs like this, and you can see how far I actually travel on the stage. I travel from here to there, and even if the opponent is here, I can like dash jump Sair and then Sair that way, or dash jump Sair, Sair that way. So dash jumping is really key for Lance. So really practice dash jump Sair because I can use it as an anti-air if your opponent jumps a lot and they're on the ground and then they use a move. I can dash jump Sair because they'll jump after it. If they're on the ground, I can Sair like that, or if they're like here, I can like Sair or dash jump turn around and Sair. You see what I mean? And Sair is a 2 dodge frame follow-up, end light, and down light. But down light adds a dash to it, so it's a lot harder. I would always go for end light follow-ups because it's more consistent. If you're stacked with your opponent on the ground, always down light. Down light, end light is 1 dodge frame, I believe. Is it 2 or 1? I know it's true on Vrax. Okay, 2 dodge frames. Unless I'm not inputting it right. Okay, it's 2 dodge frames, but it's a good combo. Very often they'll jump or dodge up. So if you're on Scarlet specifically, an NSIG follow-up is really good. If you downlight, the only option they have to go away from it is away, which even if they do start dodging away, you can dash NSIG. If that makes sense. And it has a lot of active frames, so it hits. Endlight is good in neutral. They made it a lot better. It's a lot quicker. I would use it just to like a poke, like if someone's coming up the stage, like honestly, you're not gonna need end light that much in neutral. Maybe more as like string follow-ups, but like you should always side light, because if you're in this case and end light hits, a side light will also hit, and side light has much more reward and it's not that much riskier. If not, it might be actually safer because you're moving with it. So yeah, those are the combos. That's kind of how you should play Lance, and really practice learning to like dash jump Sair. That's a really big thing. It's especially good for aggression, horizontal aggression, because that's how you should be playing Lance. And just practice those bread and butter combos. There's obviously some other combos, like you can like side light weapon throw into some stuff, but there's no point. It's super hard and inefficient. Most efficient is side light down there until you can't, then side light nair until they're in red, then when they're in red, side light Sair, fish for Sairs, or side light recovery. If they're not in red, it's not going to hit. Side light Sair works at any health though, so if like you don't know if side light recovery is going to work or not, I misinputted that, then you should always go for side light Sair. But if they're in white, I highly recommend side light nair. Anything else, guys, in the chat that you guys want to know of on Lance? Because that's kind of everything. That's just how I play, and I just learned all the combos. Anything? Tell us about matchup into different weapons? Sure thing. So, Lance loses against guns and axe in matchups. It beats shorter range weapons. Like, in my opinion, it kind of beats sword. It beats guitars. Gauntlets, some people would say it beats it, but I feel like Gauntlets kind of outspace it. So I think they go 50-50. Goes, Bow can beat Lance because Bow downlight. It kind of depends on how they play Bow, but I think it goes 50-50 most of the time. Spear goes 50-50 with Lance. Cannon, I think Cannon beats Lance just because of downlight priority. It out prioritizes every single Lance horizontal option. So yeah, counters to Lance are like Cannon, Guns, Axe. Lance counters, Katars, Sword. It might counter Orb, but I don't know for sure right now. And then the rest it kind of goes 50-50 with. But like just because something counters something doesn't mean that you can't win with it, so keep that in mind, guys. It just means it could be a tiny bit harder. Oh, Hammer. They go 50-50. Yeah. Because, like, Hammer can out-prioritize, but Lance, they go 50-50. Do a Hammer tutorial? Not now. No. We're doing a Lance tutorial. Oh, yeah, use of Nair. When your opponent is jumping a lot, thank you for reminding me that, by the way. Artemis Raku, whatever. When your opponent is jumping a lot, use Nair, but don't jump multiple times because then you're starting to waste options. I always like to like jump Nair. Like if someone's off stage and then recovers high, I will almost always jump Nair. And if they recover low, then I'll sidelight, or I'll probably wait for them to come up and then dash to like get close and do something. But yeah, if your opponent jumps a lot, then just use Nair to put pressure. If they're super high, like up here high, and they're like, hey, a cannon main, gonna like keep saring and stuff like that, then just wait for them to come down. All you can do is wait when they're just super high like that. There's no point. How to approach? Yeah, dash jump sair is your approach option. I wouldn't use it too much because it is punishable. Best thing for approaching is just getting close enough into like around this range where like they think they can hit you, but it's like a parry range, so like they'll make a mistake and then you punish them for it. So it's all about putting pressure with Lance, but also not wasting those options. If you can put pressure on the ground and get ground control, you win. That's how you do it. So yeah, because of feeling false information, if you land Nair, always go for another jump Nair. Going for another jump Nair is dependent on how they react. If you land Nair, like even sidelight Nair, going for another jump Nair can be very risky. I've been punished by that a lot of times. You definitely can do it. Do it until you get punished once, then just don't do it. I like to reset neutral because often I'll do sidelight Nair, then they'll dodge, and if they dodge down, then I can sidelight sair, or like, because jump has not two dodge frames. Jump has 2 startup frames, so you can do any combo with a 1 dodge frame, like sidelight sair, and if they don't have a dodge, then they can't get out of it. So like, let's say they dodge to the stage, and then you sidelight sair, and you catch that dodge, they can't do anything. See what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't go for too many Nairs unless they're jumping a lot. And with Lance, don't overextend too much. It's all about resetting neutral, getting the damage. The key to Brawlhalla is getting damage you know is going to hit. It's all about accuracy and not making mistakes. So getting true combos like sidelight Nair and sidelight Dare are key to winning. So really practice on spacing sidelight and practicing those follow-ups. I think that is everything. Is there any use for Scarlet's side sig? Yeah, Scarlet's side sig is used for dodge reads that are horizontal after downlight or sidelight Dare, or even end light. Like, it just depends on how they're dodging. But I wouldn't really use it. End sig is your best follow-up by default because it covers both on the ground and vertical dodges, which is good, and it can cover horizontal dodges if used with a dash. I think that's really everything on Lance. And yeah, down sig is good for like slide charge down sigs. When you waste dodges off stage, you can't actually escape a slide charge down sig. If you like waste a dodge and you're down here, then I'm just going to slide charge down sig and hit you. So yeah, I wouldn't use it too much until you really practice it. But it's also safe to use down sigs as like an easy edge guard just to put some pressure. They'll think that they can punish you from here, but almost no weapon can hit you from here if you're like off stage over here. So like doing down sigs as a bait is pretty good, and then they'll come at you, dash back, sidelight, things like that. So I think that's really it to Lance, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy this type of guide and want more, leave in the comments which weapons you want me to go over. And weapons I've gone over in the past, I might go over again, just because like things have changed. Like Enlight used to be slower on Lance, and there's been a lot of changes to Katars. So yeah, just put in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you dudes all later. I'm gonna keep streaming, by the way, but yeah. Anyways, peace, guys.